This is definitely a documentary that would fit on my top 5 rock and roll band documentaries of all time. This is a well put together documentary which includes all the principal characters are interviewed throughout, and I think you get a really great impression of what the Ramones were all about. They were a very dysfunctional band, and all these aspects of that helped really to shape the band. Johnny Ramone was basically the leader. He was the sergeant or commander in chief of the band, and he was also the business creative business behind the band too. He kept them working pretty well throughout their career. When and basically in the States they were playing clubs and touring all the time, and outside of America they were a way bigger band. They played in Brazil to big crowds, and in the States, like I said, they were relegated to clubs. They went to England in 1976, and a lot of the punk bands at that time that were just starting got kick-started by the Ramones concert there. Most of the people from the Clash and Sex Pistols and a lot of those early punk bands were all in attendance that night, and saw how rock and roll could be played. This documentary, though, really follows the band from their early days in Forest Hills, New York, right up until they called it quits in 1996, when basically after the concert that they just basically parted ways. And at this time now, there's none of the original Ramones are alive, so all the interviews that were conducted were really vital to telling the story of the Ramones. Joey had died before the movie. He had died just before they were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 2002. So this pretty well covers up to that point, and I would recommend it to anyone who is into rock and roll for sure.